baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. That misses. And we're underway here on Mother's Day.
First pitch, 435.
And the pitch. And there's the ball. Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. And downstairs. 3-2 now. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Line drive, caught. Here's a Mets lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton.
1-1.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Hammered, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. Hard hit left side. They take the first out, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Nationals Park. On the hill here today, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Leading up for Washington,
Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion 2019 with the Washington Nationals. Scherzer deals. And there's a foul ball.
Well, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy. And he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well, because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Next offering misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. So here's Scherzer. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Nationals gone in order. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
The pitch. Just missed. That's in for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Here's a 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Baden gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses. Ball one. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's Mark Canha. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Gore checks the runner, and he's back in standing. And the 1-0. Good eye right there. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. Next pitch in for a strike and a full count now. In the air, foul off first, and a foul ball. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Three-two. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting in the center field, number 28, Tommy.
Here's Tommy Pham. 1st pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Next offering misses. 3-0. Francisco Alvarez waiting to hit for the Mets. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. They say it went. Got him. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Joey Meneses.
The first baseman.
With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys, along with Clemens and Randy Johnson, to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to center. Pham sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Not close with that one. Ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Out to center. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Batting seventh, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Down the left fielder, Jake Alou. And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here is Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. First offering misses the mark.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
2-0. And he pumps it a strike. In the air, left side. Alou under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a base hit into right center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. This one in the dirt.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's the strike, 3-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
In there for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Foul ball there.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Boots it.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And here it comes. Now 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alou on the move to the alley. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags from third. A big run scores of the sac fly. It's 1-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. 2 aboard. McNeil at second. Lindor at first. 2 out of the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count. Starling Marte waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 2 left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the third. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. And he deals. Ripped to first, caught.
Cat-like reflexes over there for Pete Alonso.
Batting 9, the catcher, Riley
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. And there's the strike.
0-1 the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Alvarez gathers, throws to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. And the first offering is not close. Thomas hitting leadoff in today's game. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and one now. Scherzer deals.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 strikes.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-2. Got him. 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Mark Cannon. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Way outside, and it's 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. There's a strike. Swings through that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2 now. That one lifted to left. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now at the center field, Tommy.
One gone, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Tommy Pham. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Falling behind 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Liner, base hit. Lead runner around second. Relay throw to third. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Canna, the runner at third. Pham over at first with one away. In the air, right field. Call makes the play. Here comes the runner from third. Meneses with a relay throw. Safe at the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's a slider for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Abrams puts it away, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Washington, Jeimer Candelario. Scherzer back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Nats definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
At the plate, Alex Call. Next pitch is popped up. Alonso on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And
1-2. 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Alonso makes the catch. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 2-1. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
To the right side. Meneses steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him! One gone here.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here is C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canna racing, makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Jake Alou. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back. Here in Nationals Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Starling Marte. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Marte, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Baden aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. So up next for New York, Mark Canha. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Inside, just missed. And it's fouled away. Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball 3.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the batter now, Tommy Pham.
0-1.
They say you win. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Alvarez can't hold up, and that's a strike. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Here's a 1-2. This one popped up. And a base hit. The throw in. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Hit a good pitch on the inside. Got to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on him out.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Nope,
and now it's even up. swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and they're up by 3.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite.